Instead of selling you this pen, I'm going to use it to teach you how to give your child a superpower to find jobs that nobody else knows exists. This is vocational creativity. And the way this works is taking any object, service, product, anything that your child is interested in, and then having them. This is a muscle that most people don't have. And this is why so many people end up in careers they hate. And this is how you can help your child explore all of the different career options. What went into making this pen? There were people that touched this pen all along the way in order to bring this to market so that I could purchase it and then use it to write. And also, my job involves writing. So let's just think about all the careers that went into making this pen. So we can say there's procurement people. Let's just start there. Procurement people that bought these for Walmart, which is where I bought them from. There are people that are R&D polymer chemists that decided what the makeup of these pens are. There's prototype fabricators who do each different version of this pen. There are people who work in the chemical processing plant that creates the ink for this. There are package designers who create the packages that go on the outside of the pens. There are people who work in shipping and freight and logistics and supply chain that do analytics for how many people buy these pens and when to put in more orders for different distributors. There are people that do marketing, and there are people that do sales and customer support for all of these different products. And so what you start to do here is you start to think about all the job families that are around this pen. The company that sells this pen also has payroll. They also have HR. They also have recruiting. The parent company for this, what I'm sure this pen distributor is attached to, has legal, it has sales, it has business development, it has web developers. There's people that keep the website running that are webmasters for that company, and they maybe work for a company that does webmaster services or server services for all companies that are pen distributors. We don't know, but basically you always think through further up and further into different jobs, and that helps you and your child. When you practice this, you're able to see opportunity at places that people never even think to look. And one of the most interesting facts that I think a lot of people need to know is that almost 80%, so 79% of jobs in our country are at companies that have less than 1,000 employees. They're all at small companies, small to medium-sized businesses, not huge businesses. They're not all at these big Fortune 50 companies. And what you realize is that what we're missing is a dynamic way to look for jobs at these different companies that have really specific job titles, that have really specific jobs that fill really specific needs. And so you have to think about what products, what services are for sale, are doing business, what are people selling for business? And then how can your child get a job doing one of those things?